The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that President Trump cannot ignore subpoenas for his tax returns.
Joe St. George is in Washington looking at how soon we may find out just how much the president is worth and where he spends his money.
The U.S. Supreme Court tends to save their most anticipated cases until the very last day of term, and that's exactly what they did today. Remember, today was actually two cases involving President Trump's tax returns. In the first case, it asked the question, can Congress get access to President Trump's financial records? The second case, Trump v. Vance, can a New York District Attorney get access to President Trump's financial records? Both cases are linked to investigations into porn star Stormy Daniels and whether or not she received any hush money prior to the 2016 election. But today was really a win and a loss for President Trump. It's a loss for President Trump because justices ruled that the president isn't protected from subpoenas just because he is president. He's just like you and me, they said. But it's a win for the president because justices said lower courts must rule on these cases again, which likely delays this past the election. But remember, this case was never really about whether the public would see President Trump's tax returns. But the belief here in Washington was that if Congress had the information, if a New York prosecutor had the information, it would be leaked to the press. At the Supreme Court in Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
All right. Thank you so much, Joe.